Is it just me, or did Erza use the Conqueror's King Haki in this chapter of Fairy Tail? Like, honestly, the only thing that saved this from becoming another "it's because she's Erza" case, where I was just gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me, is that line at the end where Nineheart said something along the lines of Eileen or something like that, where he was referring to Eileen possibly having this connection with Erza, something where it was kind of hinted that Erza has a connection to maybe the special person, because when she did that, I was like, are you kidding me? We have Kyoka, we have just this onslaught of power staring down Erza, and all she gotta do is get mad, look at them, and they disappear. I was like, are you fucking joking right now? Is this real right now? That Eileen line is what saved it completely from being shit. I'll be real with you. That's the only thing that saved it from being utter shit. Because, don't get me wrong, in the regard of like, yo, that looks badass. Oh my god, Erza's the shit. She's so cool. Yeah, that's there because she just fucking gave them a death stare and they all just fucking disappeared. But what the fuck with Erza having these ass pull ass fights? Where do you draw the line? Like, what, is she gonna look at Nineheart and he's gonna just start getting slashes all over his body? Like, you get what I mean? Now, the stuff in the beginning of the chapter with Ur and Leon and Gray versus her and stuff like that, showing good character development on Gray's side, how he's not all torn up. He's like, that's not Ur, doesn't matter, blah blah blah. So that was good shit right there, just showing the character development, and the fact that in only a couple pages he started to figure out a weakness to defeating Ur, because he got her like right on the face, something like that. So good shit there. Honestly, didn't really mind that part of the chapter. I actually thought it was pretty interesting, and to be honest with you, I thought that was going to be the most interesting fight anyway, because of their history with her basically being a surrogate mother. Then we have a couple other fights going on. We have the Zonkro stuff, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think Zonkro in the anime was shown to still be alive. Again, I might be mistaken there, but yeah, I was kind of like, a couple of those fights, it was just like, they're happening. It wasn't really, we got any details on them, like the stuff with Hades, which I really wanted to see more of the Hades versus Loxus shit. Like, I wanted to see a full-on chapter at least of that fight, and all we really see is them like clashing, so I really want to see more of that as well. And the Keith and Juvia thing is like, hey, it's happening. Like, honestly, it was neither here nor there. I didn't really care, didn't mind. It was just like, whatever. And the bit with Wendy, because I've seen a couple people complaining like, oh, Wendy was supposed to be developed, like, why is she getting defeated by this guy in Tartarus, where, you know, she should be stronger at this point. To be fair, Wendy just had that crazy ass battle with one of the Spriggan 12, so yeah, this little girl, after having this giant battle, is gonna have some problems and get fucked up. So I'm kind of not mad at that. If it was fresh Wendy, like, you know, straight up just coming out of bed and all strong and shit like that, I'd probably say, yeah, what the fuck's going on? But Wendy was already weak, so it's to be expected. And what the fuck, like, yo, I remember the torture that Kyoka was giving Erza, and it might have happened, but like, yo, I don't really remember it being sexual and shit like that. So when Kyoka grabbed Erza's tit and was like, do you want me to increase the sensation on something else? I'm thinking to myself, like, was Erza raped by Kyoka when she had her in the dungeon and was torturing her? If that's the case, what the fuck? Like, yo, Hero, really, bro? Like you putting, like, rape? Like, really? And I guess it was kind of cool as well at the end to see Jalal getting crazy angry and shit about Erza being fucked up. Like, this chapter, I'm mixed on it, because on one half, some of the stuff was good. The stuff with Ur was pretty good. Jalal was pissed off, so he's probably gonna fuck up Nineheart, and getting more hints into Erza's past. Hopefully we're gonna find out who Eileen is. Is that her mother, her sister? And it probably will maybe explain why the fuck Erza is so damn hacks and so strong. But it's still like, oh, we had all these crazy fucking powerful people right in front of Erza, and she gave him a Conqueror's King Haki look, and they fucking disappear. Like, what is that, bro? So I want to say it was fine. I'm gonna go right there in the middle, just slightly over the, you know, average. I'd say it's fine. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It was still kind of feeling like BS, but ultimately there was some good bits about the chapter. I mean, I really wanted to see more Hades. I wanted to see Hades versus Loxus full on blown, and it's like, we ain't getting that. But again, it's like give and take with this chapter. Some bad stuff, and the Erza shit, it was close to being, it's because she's Erza. That line saved that shit from being that damn bad. But let me know what you guys think. First of all, big theories. Who do you think Eileen is? Is that Erza's mother, her sister, somebody from her ancestors? Could it possibly explain all of the BS wins that Erza has gotten? Maybe she's the descendant of somebody that was absolutely crazy strong, a goddess or something like that, and that's why Erza is able to do all these ass pull fights. And what do you think about some of the other matches? Do you think Hero should focus more on the Hades versus Loxus? I would totally like that. And the Keith versus Juvia, like, personally, I don't really care about that fight. Like, I don't need to see any more of it. Likewise with the Zonkro stuff. Like, the main ones that are being focused on are pretty good. The only other one that should get focused is the Hades one. And yo, bro, thoughts of the chapter. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk me on Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.